If you watched one of my early videos, one of the first of the Pursuit series, you met little William, but he was awake. Just look at this young man. He's the new son of one of my clients who's actually working out right now. And this is what he does most workouts. He just hangs out, kicks it old school while his mama gets in shape. And public service announcement for my wife. I want to have 4 to 6 of these young, beautiful little babies. So be prepared. We're gonna have a big family. Lunchtime. It is now currently almost 11:45 right now, and what we are about to make are some pepperoni pizza wraps. Gonna be pretty good. And then after that, we're gonna make a tall stack of waffles for pre-workout. Stay tuned. So here are our ingredients. We have our fat-free mozzarella, our turkey pepperoni, our tomato slices, our 2 lava spreads, our veggies, and our cheese sauce. We have all the ingredients on there. And we're about to roll this bad boy up. And who's with me when there's some goodies left in the pan? You'll literally spend like 10 minutes spooning it out. I'm not the only one. This cheese sauce, can't waste it. And you know, can't waste the macros. They're in there. Gotta make those gains. And here we have those beautiful pepperoni pizza wraps. And again, this one's a little bit toasted a little too much, but it's gonna be crunchy, so it's gonna be nice. But look at that cheese. And here we have that pepperoni pizza squad. Like you can see pepperoni on each layer. It's right up there. Oh boy, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. All right, here we go with the live taste test. And bear with me, guys. I'm starving, and I really just wanted to eat these the last like 20 minutes. I was doing all this filming and taking pictures. So just know that my patience is tested a good amount. I'm pretty freaking starving. So let's hurry up and get this taste test in. So here we go. So you can see that pepperoni up here in the corner, the cheese, all the veggies. Make sure I get some of that pepperoni in there. Man, when you overcook these a little bit, make them crunchy, tastes great. Oh, all the goodies in there. I mean, these wraps, as you can tell, I've made them pretty much every day. They're easy, simple, and you can put whatever the heck you want in them. And that cheese sauce, it's gonna go in there every time. So, stay tuned for what's gonna come next as my pre-workout meal. It's gonna be a tower. Look at that batter. All right, here we go, waffle number 1. Beautiful. Now it's going in the freezer. Okay, so we have this Caramel Walden Farms. We have this big thing of white chocolate cheesecake protein icing. Or frosting, whatever you want to call it. Look at that chunkiness. We have this huge stack of peanut butter protein waffles. And then we have some Butterfinger crumbs. Any idea what's about to happen here? Oh man. If you are a Butterfinger fan like me, your heart must be melting right now. And the pour, gotta be very precise. Just look at the drizzle, the drip. Oh man, taste test, here it comes. Just admire how big this thing is. So how do you eat something like this? Well, it requires a monstrous knife and of course a fork. Oh yeah! Look at that! Oh my gosh! That's insane. Look at all that. And now we take a bite. Words cannot describe what I just experienced. If you love Butterfinger, which I mean 99.9% of the US population does, like, I want to cry right now. That was so good. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Just look at that. Just look at that. It's like I'm at the fair. Alright, we got the crew here. You guys have met Brooks. You guys have met Rylan. Ever since they come in right after I get done working out. And so what we do now is we all do the whole session with our shirts off. They rip their shirts off when they walk in the door and they're ready to kill it, right?
Yes, sir.
Give me some, give me some, give me some. Give me some, give me some. Give me some, Rylan. Give me some, Rylan. Give me some. Had a baby. Good job, Rylan. Oh, when you come home and you got a package from your boy FYM Apparel, my boy Ryan. Let's see what it is. Oh, the new FYM shorts, baby. Ryan, you know I love being part of the team. I support your stuff all the time. So check them out. Use the discount code FDL, 30% off. 30% off your order. Veggies sauteing up. And tonight we're going with that cheesy pepper jack marinara sauce for the dressing. Tonight's beautiful salad comes in the form of this beautiful beast. It's got that cheesy pepper jack marinara sauce on top. And yes, that new recipe, well the plug and play recipe for this cheese sauce that I use is going to be in the FDL book of recipes. I'm going to give you options and you can plug and play for whatever you want to make with it. So here we have 600 grams of lettuce mixed between regular head of lettuce and green lettuce, and then we have some 150 grams of sliced tomato in there, sauteed broccoli, 250 grams of frozen sauteed broccoli, 300 grams of fresh sliced green pepper, and then we have that sauce on top and some of that Frank's Red Hot. But I'm about to enjoy this. I'm so excited to sit down and just devour this. So tonight's macro cap is going to be highlighted by this chocolate peanut butter protein fudge-like whatever this is. And the funny thing is that the base of this is cottage cheese. It tastes freaking amazing. Yeah, cottage cheese. Wrap your mind around that one. And here is our macro cat. That chocolate peanut butter icing, whatever that is. Some of the Reese's Puffs, 3 rice cakes, and a PB2 sprinkle. And then the finishing touch. Now that's how you do it. Here's that live taste test and how we eat something like this is just one layer at a time. That's what we're working with right here. Cottage cheese. I taste unreal. Tastes just like if you were to use cream cheese. Honestly. Wow. Alright, let me preface this. I listen to podcasts most times when I'm driving. I'll put some music on if I'm on my way to the gym to actually work out. And one podcast I really listen to a lot is The School of Greatness, but with Lewis Howes. And I just opened it up today, and he is actually interviewing somebody that I look up to so much, and I think he is amazing. People misunderstand how much of a businessman he is and all the great things he does. And so he's interviewing Rob Dyrdek, and I'm like a little girl, like excited to listen to this whole interview. So this will be really cool. And let me know in the comments if you guys want to learn more about like the books I'm reading, the podcasts I listen to, the resources I use for my education, my continuing education, because that's part of it. But I know a lot of you guys don't want to listen to all that, and why? I mean, it's anytime I talk, that one episode I talk about business, everybody kind of stopped watching. So I have analytics to know how long you watch and when people skip ahead. So there's a lot more. I've done my research. I know how to measure all the metrics. So just let me know. I'd be more than happy to share all that kind of stuff. But I'm so excited. In case you're wondering, this is Lewis Howes. This is what he looks like. And he's got the School of Greatness podcast. Alright, so one of the unique challenges that living on an island presents is the fact that when we have a tropical storm coming through, which we have one that's gonna be set to hit us this afternoon and go right through us, but whenever something like that comes along, people freak out. We're gonna get hit by a pretty big storm, but we're gonna be okay. So what we have making up right now is an egg frittata Mexican pizza. Wait till you see what this thing looks like. It's freaking beautiful. And after that, I actually have something that I'm making right now. I have no idea how it's gonna turn out, and it kind of came out as an accident. But if it turns out how I think it's gonna turn out, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a game changer. So stay tuned for that. There is the finished product. Look at that beautiful pizza and that freaking nacho cheese on there and that egg. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some goodies in there, I already know. So the moment of truth comes when we go to slice into this bad boy, or girl. Oh man, do you see that yolk? The yolk already is starting to come out. Oh man. And here's what that slice looks like. Man. And this is just literally a complete slice. And then we have all that. And of course, we gotta see a live taste test of this beautiful pizza. See if it holds up. So we're gonna get that whole egg yolk on the end. So here's that bite. Got that lettuce on there. Nacho cheese. The egg yolk. That's delicious. It's so much volume. That whole thing, the macros, like it's hard to believe, right? Macro friendly. Volume is your friend. You can eat low calorie and eat loads of food. Loads of food. The term macro friendly. Oh my gosh, what is that? While I'm eating this egg frittata Mexican pizza, I still got a lot left. The concept came to mind was the idea that when dieting or on lower macros, your goal to feel normal, your bite to macro ratio should stay the same as if whenever you were bulking or if you were in a maintenance calories. Because if you feel like you're eating the same food volume, you don't really notice a difference. And that's where awesome recipes and having macro-friendly options makes everything so much easier for you. For example, me eating something like this instead of having a regular pizza saves me a ton of macros, but I'm still eating the same amount of food volume. And so it's pretty much like, it's like a workout eating all this, and I feel like I ate a lot. And that's the biggest challenge when dieting is you don't get to feel like you eat a lot, because a lot of people, they don't change what they're eating, they change the food volume. And so they're gonna eat rice, but they're gonna eat half of it. I'll have days, most days when I'm cutting, I'm at like 21 or 2200 calories. That's not a ton. People think I'm eating over 3,500, 4,000 calories. It's not happening. I'm not gifted like that. My metabolism isn't that crazy. So I've just become a macro wizard with being able to make massive amounts of volume for the macros. And so maybe I will do a full day of eating and take you guys exactly through what I'm eating on a daily basis, tell you guys more about my macros and keep you guys more in the loop. But just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about that because it's very, very important. And that's something that I stress, and that's something that I see the true value in what I'm doing is because I'm giving you the options of eating the foods you love, but messing around with the ingredients and the macros to where you can fit them into your diet even when you're deep into a cut. So before this gets cold twice, I need to eat this. And I need to get things done before this power goes out.
When you really want vanilla Coke, but you don't have any, so you do with what you got. When together, hopefully tastes like vanilla Coke.
Alright, the moment of truth. Let's see if there's something on my face. Ooh, and that frittata pizza. Alright, moment of truth. Taste test. Tastes just like the real damn thing. That's good. Wow, I'm surprised.
Hey. My son, he's carrying the bag. Ooh.
Beautiful. At first glance, you should have no idea what this is. Oh my gosh, I am so excited with how this turned out. So what we have here is I made a peanut butter pie. I actually baked a peanut butter pie on the bottom. I didn't bake it all the way through. And what I did is I added the Jell-O on top, and it soaked in and went through the bottom.
and it's like infused in there. So if you look at it, you can see it's all layered in there. And I'll show you what that looks like on this one. So if you look from the bottom, you can see how it's infused in there. And then when you look in here, you can see the Jell-O is infused with the peanut butter pie. Pie infused with that sugar-free strawberry Jell-O. Oh boy. And of course we gotta get a live taste test of the madness, which is this beautiful creation. Can you see the peanut butter pie infused in there? Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm getting pretty good, guys. I thought I was alright, but I'm getting pretty good. And the funny thing is, I'm eating all this, and look at this freaking vascularity. Oh no. Oh no, Zach. You're gonna get fat eating all this. Shut up.
Foundation of success at such an early age, and this true deep belief that you can do anything foundationally at a very young age, that when then mixed with these older entrepreneurs and older mentors, created the pool that eventually birthed someone like me to do the type of things that I do.
Here comes Hurricane Hermine. Holy moly. It is now a hurricane. Literally 2 minutes after I just took that last video, this is what it looks like outside. Hurricane Hermine is on the way. God, I hope it doesn't flood. Introduce yourself, young lady.
My name is Olivia.
And what are we gonna do?
A handstand contest.
Handstand contest, and are you gonna win or lose?
Win.
Win? Miss Olivia, I want you to look at the camera and tell the world who won this handstand contest.
Me.
Oh, she's delusional. She's delusional. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. You are definitely not running the show tonight. All right, got the new bag, tie bag hung up, 100 pounds. We're gonna hang it up in a different spot because there's a little claustrophobic of an area. We're actually gonna put it on this bar right back here where you have more space. We're gonna take that dip bar down. But we had to do a makeshift job putting it up there because one of the clips did not fit around the bar, so we gotta get a new one of those. But hitting some intervals on this real quick. I'll show you a short clip. Felt like getting a good sweat. Put the gloves on, broke in the new bag. Feels good, man. That's the best kind of cardio right there, is just using your fitness instead of like just walking on a damn Stairmaster. But as you can see, what I was trying to do was just 3 rounds of 10 jab, 10 jab cross, 10 jab cross hook, 10 jab cross hook cross, and then end every round with 50 of those just hooks, back forth, back forth, back forth. And just hit 3 rounds of that. That was fun. Today's a rest day. I like moving. I like just getting something that's not gonna beat me up. And yeah, it's fun. Especially using a 16-ounce gloves. I was using like 8-ounce gloves before. 16 ounce is no joke. That makes it so much harder. And so, call me weird, but whenever I'm tired and hungry after a long day, all I crave is some beautiful rice cakes, topped with all kinds of goodies, as always. Tonight we have that standard dinner as promised. Just some sliced tomato on top of some plain rice cakes, and then 3 of them have fried runny eggs on top, and then we have that pepper jack queso and buffalo sauce. You can see this back egg didn't want to hold up too well while broiling. It's all good though, I'll eat it. And then we have the huge side of goodies to put on every bite. Alright, little pro tip I learned. Take about half a serving of this 1%, well you can use fat free, I just said 1%, that's all I had at the store. Cottage. So what I did was that, so I added the cottage cheese and then that cocoa powder, 5 grams of it, some 2 grams of stevia, I want to focus, and then I added in just a little bit of this caramel syrup, Walden Farms, to give it some texture. And so now we have this chocolate caramel cottage cheese topping. It's going to go in the freezer right now. We're going to mix it up again whenever it comes out, like about 30 minutes after I get done eating, and then put it on a rice cake.
It's an easy way to cap the macros, and it's really tasty. So like the cottage cheese it's pretty frozen still, so as you can see. Look at those chunks in there. Not too shabby. So this will end the video. God bless my friends. Pray for Florida. We're about to get hit by a hurricane. So prayers would be much appreciated. As always, God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next video.